Oh, look at that, starting off with electric freaking Labatt truck. Unbelievable. It's a sign of the times. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Stella! Hey, what's happening, babies? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in this mud ball we call Earth. I think I stole it from somebody. Hey, with my buddy Grant Haddon there. Hey, oh, look at that. We got a Corvette over here. That's when you know you're in the waste aisle, when you see some nice cars, classic cars. The only Corvette ever made that they made specifically to look like a supercar, and that it does. It really looks like a Ferrari. It's really... It's nice. I like it. It's amazing. Is it electric? No, a lot of them very quiet. Anyway, so we're on the corner here of looking north on Sources Boulevard here in the West Island in Pierrefonds. We're going to walk towards Roxboro down there, which is now part of Pierrefonds. Up here is Pierrefonds Boulevard. It curves there and ends at Gouin Boulevard. We're not going to dawdle too much because I don't have a spare battery, and this thing's got like 74% battery in it or something like that.
Can't you pause the video and then start it back up?
Yeah, and that's another thing that's annoying about this GoPro. Almost every time I go to turn it off, it just turns itself back on. Okay. And even this morning it did that. Yesterday I deleted all the videos I'd uploaded, and this morning I filmed a couple of fire trucks responding you know, out my window there. You know, it was early in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. It was like just the daylight's breaking up. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You see that billboard ad coming in right there? There it is. There, it's changing. Look at that. Yeah. I think that's one of the most brilliant inventions I ever seen. It's a three-sided ad, billboard ad.
But this is actually brilliant. Obsolete now. You could just put a screen here and change it whatever you want.
Yeah, well, don't tell that to the people who made that. Hey, I'd actually like to give a shout out to, if they're ever watching, some friends of the family here, Michel and Francois Aymar. They used to have a house over there on Millette Street. Pretty much like their backyard was in the back of this park here. Got some beautiful foliage here, and Grant is gonna, beautiful color, Grant is gonna take the liberty. Why don't you come over here actually on this side? I know I don't like you being on my left side when we're next to the road, but you see, now we see you better now instead of your freaking shadow looking like Hitchcock. Good evening.
Oh wow. You know,
tonight's episode is
when you compare me to Hitchcock. Wow.
Hitchcock, yeah. This is where I got those two cops responding last week sometime. I don't remember when it was. In the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, something like that, Saturday. Then I just got another cop responding, going towards Place Riviera there. And then like right when you freaking called me actually. And then I was able to answer your call. So anyway, we should be able to also get a shot, I guess, of the rim. I saw a couple of them being tested there going over Gouin Boulevard. You know,
I was hoping to get a couple of shots of them in the fall foliage, you know.
Look at these, look at all these phonies. They're running for a freaking election. Hey, more people. There you go. All the more of them.
Middle fingers for all of them.
All of them out to get our money and rob us blind and empty our pockets. God, the mayor, she haven't done that enough, that bitch. It's not the word I really want to use. Because if I use another word, it might sound a little bit too much like the N word, if you know what I mean. Look at this, look at this, look at these ones here. Oh my God, these people, they look like AI or something, these ones here. Especially the one on the left. Got a little morning truck in here, yeah buddy. A little toot would have been nice. You're gonna be on YouTube, so is Grant Haddon. How much you think an apartment goes for around here, eh? It's like
easily 1,000.
Oh my God, that's sick. That's disgusting.
Yeah, but they're nicer places.
See, when I moved out of Amma Bay, everything included, it was a 4.5. It was $550, man.
Oh yeah, that's
friggin' $550 a month 20 years ago, man. And now I'm in a 4.5, nothing included, smaller, sketch neighborhood, floors are crooked, etc., etc. I mean, everything works, mind you. The neighbors are great. Landlord is my friend, but still, I'm paying like, Jesus, what, $835? I don't even remember how much I'm paying anymore. Too much money. Money. That's why all the more reason we talked about many times, me and Grandpa, people are living in vans down by the river.
Yeah, that used to be a sketch on SNL. Now it's the real life.
It's the real life, exactly. Who would have ever thunk it, really? Only the deep thinkers of our time would have like come up with these kinds of scenarios or these predictions, you know what I mean? Like Bill Gates and shit, people like that. And I don't know what was her name there? Used to be the voyant there on the TV there. What was her name? Jocelyn or you know, the blonde chick?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Savard something. Jojo Savard.
Jojo Savard. I think her name was Jocelyn though, no? Hello, my babies, I love you all, I kiss you.
Oh, there used to be this Jamaican one too that would do it in late night.
Jamaican, eh?
Yeah, there was this, hello baby, I'm going to tell you your future.
I haven't thought about that in 15 years or more. Oh, that's hilarious.
She had like her own psychic network.
Now we're arriving on Gouin Boulevard. That's a rare Camry right there. I think that's a hybrid. Yeah, I think only those Camrys were hybrids that had that metallic blue like that. Crazy.
And you might want to pause it for this.
Yeah, maybe. No, we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. We're going by quickly here. We're going from the city, suburbs, into almost the country. Let's follow this guy, get him in trouble. That's a bit, go this. Let's see exact.
He's gonna move the cement.
So if you guys are lucky, we'll get a rim going by there. I mean, I got two of them, one going one way, one going the other, so it might happen, should happen. We'll wait a few seconds here, a few minutes. Chopping broccoli, chopping broccoli. Remember that? Eh, you guys are too young. That's a SNL skit with I think Dana Carvey and probably Mike Myers, I think. Eh? Now I knew a guy back over 25 years ago almost at one of the side streets here. Maybe it rings a bell. His name was Henrik. He was Scottish, and he had a driver conditioned green 65 Chrysler Newport. And he gave me a ride in it once. He would go to the julep regularly. It had no hubcaps on. It was rare because it was in driver condition, you know. So let's see. We get some ram action here. Slow down, slow down. Think of the ELO song. You know, we gotta slow down, slow down. Look at that, barely got it. Yes, sir. Okay, probably should have been a bit closer, but there it is, the ram. And I like trucks. Not this one though. Ugly freaking thing. You want to cross at this stop here, Kimosabi?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, what's funny is I noticed before, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but look, there's a stop here, but there's no stop on the other side.
No,
why?
It's over there.
No, but why? There's supposed to be a, why is there a stop in both directions? Why?
You would think, but
You would think.
remember that used to be they didn't want people stacking up onto the train tracks, that's why.
Oh,
Because remember,
yeah,
that used to be a level crossing.
Let's go, quick, chop, chop, scrap! Scrap! Piece of shit, dirty shit box. Sue in hell. I'd rather ride in that Peterbilt or that Kenworth, or this Peterbilt. Made in Quebec. Made in Quebec by... Why is the name? No, the PACCAR. P-A-C... PACCAR. No, it's P-A-C-C-A-R.
Yeah,
PACCAR. They make
Pacific
Peterbilt and
Car
Kenworth.
Foundry. That's the company that used to make railway cars.
What's amazing is how dry it was, and look how green this grass is.
Yeah, I know.
The green grass at home, buddy.
They put some real good stuff down here.
It's just so bizarre when you look at this. You know, you're so used to this being in suburban. It just looks so, you know, like city. You know.
How many years was this ever a fucking grade crossing? How many? I have videos of it.
I know. I have pictures,
so
videos. We're turning left here, right?
Yeah.
This is what you said, Versailles?
No, this is 5th Avenue North.
This is Roxboro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're turning down this.
For those of you who don't know, by the way,
street.
Roxboro was not always part of Pierrefonds. They merged in like 2002 or 3 or something like that. So.
This is 5th Avenue North.
Ooh, I like that. Signs. I don't have to zoom in or anything. Got some beautiful foliage.
The street floods a lot. But,
this is great. This is maybe only.
How would you like to live there?
I remember coming down this street actually a few years ago, and the reason why I remember this street was because I had a friend from grade school. I had a friend from grade school, right? What was his name? His name was Mike. Irish name, I think. God, I can't remember his life. Anyway, he lived down there. And I remember across the street there was a 57 Meteor in a driveway. It was beige. It was a two-door. I always wonder what happened to it. But I think I might have seen it years later. I think it was restored in blue and white.
Are you filming now? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Why?
Okay. Just curious.
Wait, am I?
Where you are.
Shit. I
And
thought I
actually
was
go
filming
back
that.
over there and take side.
Was I filming that? I wanted to show that beautiful foliage from that property there. Jesus, Murphy. Yeah, because I wanted to show we're right off Guayna on what street did he say it was? Look at that, beautiful. This is why fall is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That's what I hate about this GoPro sometimes, or filming in general. You think you're recording and you're not, you know? Look, we're at Guayna and what was it again? I already forgot because I'm a pothead. Right, 5th Avenue. So again, like I said, if I didn't record it before, this In the old days, it was just Roxboro. It wasn't Roxboro Pierrefonds. That merger happened about less than 25 years ago, I think. Anyways, I was trying to sell, as I told Grant just now, back in grade school when I went to Charles A. Clerkland here in Roxboro, there was a friend of mine, what's his name? It was Mike, I can't remember. I mean, there were a lot of Irish, as you can imagine, like me. In school, I knew a McIntyre, I knew a, what was his name? Wasn't McCain?
Mike is a very...
Oh, I think it was Mackay. I think his name was Mackay. Anyway, across the street from his house, there was a beige 57 Meteor, and the Meteor was a Canadian Ford. It was a basic model two-door, and I think that car was probably restored, and I'd probably seen it at a few car shows. And yeah, I always remember cars more than anything. So, but man, it's just a lovely, perfect temperature. And I gotta stop this a second here and unbutton my coat. The street intersects itself, and look how bizarre this is. This walk keeps getting interesting. Look, they never even paved the damn thing.
That's right.
How weird is that? We're not. It's like we're in the.
This is not under construction. It's always been this way.
That's so bizarre. It's like we're in the country all of a sudden. You know, it's like dirt road. Wow, that's bizarre. Oh, I wanted to tell you something. I almost forgot. I wanted to record it too a few days ago. So I bought this this Patak's butter chicken sauce on sale. It was like cheap, man. It was like $3.50 or something like that. I was like, oh my god, it's cheap. Anyway, so then I thought to myself, well, I've got this leftover pepper steak. I'm like, I looked on Google and said, if I can make that with the butter chicken sauce, you know?
Yeah, sure you can.
And you know what? It was damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you make recipes. You know, you experiment.
Oh, wait a minute. No, you know what? I have been down this road. It becomes asphalt over there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but we're
Because
not going that way. We're going through the little path.
I think actually I might have actually taken pictures of a friend of mine, 69 Mercury Marquis Rome four-door hardtop here. He even let me drive it around here for a few minutes, like 3-4 minutes. Yeah. And I remember because I got a picture of the commuter train going by behind the trees.
Oh, yeah?
This is like 2003, bro.
Okay, long time ago.
Long time ago.
See, now the commuter train is long gone. Now you got this.
But I don't remember the street being dirt like this.
Yeah, it's... Well, on the other side, it's not dirt, but this part is.
Because I did take a picture of the car, and it was I did happen to catch the freaking lamppost in the frame, and I'm thinking maybe this is not a street. Maybe it's actually further down there. Is that possible?
Yeah.
There's another street that comes along here?
This comes around in a, like you said, a crescent.
Right.
This is the other part of the crescent that they never bothered to pave for whatever reason.
Hey, you want a lawnmower? Look at that.
Sure.
Broken probably? So, yeah, it feels good to do a walking video in a while. It's been already a few weeks, more than a couple of weeks since the one I did on Park Avenue. And, but again, as I stated before, in case like another phone's calling me out, probably some creditor against something, or Videotron calling me. It's like, man, I give you $100. What are you calling me for again always? Anyway, no, it was here. No, that's right. They still have these old lampposts. They changed the bulbs, obviously, but that's the same thing. It was this road, I think. But I don't remember it being unpaved.
Well, maybe, like I said, it continues on the other side paved. You see there, it comes around. So that's maybe where you were.
Of course, I don't really remember what I was talking about because I was an expert at distracting myself. Maybe we'll see some caribou or something with some moose. What do you think, eh?
Yeah, moose.
Hey, maybe a ferret or a squirrel. Not a squirrel, but a skunk. A skunk. No?
What's that?
A skunk?
I don't want to see one of those.
I think the path is up there. I can feel it. I can sense it.
Can you? Your spider sense is tingling?
My spider senses are tingling. As a matter of fact, I just watched that in the video.
Oh, yeah.
I filmed. What was it again? Oh, yeah. Did you see my video I posted this morning with the CSX train when you were with me? I said, I knew my spider senses were tingling, and then that barracuda drove by.
I did the same video and posted it 2 days ago.
Yeah. Did you show the barracuda?
I don't know.
Barracuda. Oh, I like it. It's beautiful and creepy at the same time.
Yeah.
No dogs allowed.
Oh, by the way, there was a murder here like 10 years, 20 years ago.
Ah, that's a long time ago.
The ghost of the lady.
Yeah, eh?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I believe in the paranormal. I mean, you know, my aunt died not even 2 weeks ago, like a week and 2 days ago. And, you know, as a matter of fact, yesterday I'm chilling out and relaxing, you know, because I'm old now. I need to relax and, you know, recharge. And I'm lying down in bed, and all of a sudden I feel my thigh where it's lying on the mattress, like as if somebody like pushed it. And I was like, that's not me. I didn't do that. The bed didn't do that. It wasn't a truck going by or anything. How you doing? And it was just like, you know, and then again, a lot of people would dismiss it and say, oh, it's
branches ready to
they're like, whatever, it was this or that. They don't believe in any of that stuff whatsoever. Even you're a skeptic, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's my middle name.
Yeah, but you're not gonna fucking tell me that you haven't seen certain, maybe even you never told me in all the years of your friends, something that you know had no scientific explanation, there was no explanation for what it was, what happened. You thought about it every which way of Sunday, and
I never said I didn't have any paranormal type experiences. I did, but I could tell you about the time that my cat died, and that night I had the most vivid dream that I was petting him and everything like that.
And then you were waking up and the ghost was there.
No, let me finish. I was in the dream and I'm petting my cat, my old cat Sylvester. Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, this cat, he feels so real, and yet I know he's dead. I know he's gone. And in my mind, in my dream, I'm thinking, I don't care. I'm just gonna have this one last experience of petting him.
That's weird. That reminds me of the time actually when my friend Mark, my friend Mark passed away, took his life, you know, and I think that night, I remember.
This path is popular today.
I think that night I was like, what was I doing anyway? It was freaking, how you doing? And I'm like, I had this dream where our friend, Ettore, we call him E.T. He had a nice Ford. He had a nice Ford Probe, a white Probe, and I was in the car, and I turned to Mark and I said, "How could you do that? How could you do this?" And I woke up in tears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was that like profound, you know.
Oh, that's similar to what I had. You see, it's a dream that's, on the one hand, paranormal, but on the other hand, it's the residue of your mind working through the death.
This is a good place to talk about this because it's so calm. This is a great place to clear your mind. I'm so glad you showed me. It's beautiful with some foliage here. Imagine a couple weeks. But you know, like even recently, a few days ago, like I said, my Aunt Sharon, who passed away unfortunately at 66 last Tuesday, the 30th September. Today's the 9th, and I had this dream. I was at my dad's place, his condo, and he wasn't there. He wasn't anywhere. Yeah, he died again, like almost 20 years ago. And like my aunt, he was like an authority type person, you know. He had gumption. He had leadership abilities. You know, he was whatever he lacked of in his education, he made up like in spades.
Hold on a sec.
You know.
Didn't say anything for a while. I just.
That's weird, eh?
Some dead trees.
No, it almost looks like some gigantic tree fell on the fence. Like.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that happened. It looks like a tree fell. Probably a lightning strike, actually. You never know.
Well, actually, what's weird is that where this fence is bent, look, there's nothing over here really. There's no big trees here at all. It's weird, actually. Maybe it was the Loch Ness, eh? Or the the Sasquatch.
Sure, when this was flooded.
Sasquatch. Oh, maybe that's connected, actually. Yeah, maybe.
You notice how low you are here?
Yes,
it's like
yes.
a floodplain, basically.
Yeah. I'm missing the response right there. Yeah. And I hear, I think, a bell from school or something.
That's what it is.
And oddly enough, I recognize that chime from the same doorbell chime we had in our house in Roxboro on 9th Street. That same doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, where are we at here? This looks like a place I was at when I did a snow removal last year. I came all the way out here. Man, and I waited and waited and waited and waited.
Yeah, you waited, eh?
Of course, what's interesting is that what's the years of construction of these homes? Probably 90s, I'd say, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe
around
2000?
2005, 6.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't film that garbage truck backing up because it's of that company that sold our recycling to like the Hindus or whoever years ago.
Really?
For like you don't remember that? They took all our recycling, they put it on a boat and sent it to India, and they sold that shit for $1 million, man. Yeah, you can imagine a lot of people are not too pleased about that, considering recycling doesn't get a good rap like it used to, eh? It's like a sham practically.
You were going to tell me it was the ones that were selling it to the Philippines, I think, and the guy in the Philippines was like, I'm going to take it all, I'm going to dump it on your doorstep.
Oh yeah, I remember that. What a joke. Oh yes, I do remember being here. Exactly. Yes, this is where I waited quite a long time for a snow removal operation. But then again, it wasn't horribly cold. The wind was light. It was sunny. I was sitting over here somewhere on my duff, which is rare in the winter.
Yeah, it looks like there's not that many runs going.
And look at this. Look at this. This is the end of Sources Boulevard, isn't it?
It is.
End in the beginning. Look at that. So where are we going now?
Check this out. There's a horse statue in the roundabout.
Wow, that's a weird place for that.
It is. I don't even know where the fuck they put it.
But I like it because, I mean, it's a nice area, but let's be honest, this is Dullsville. You might as well be in freaking Ile des Arts here, you know?
It's very weird.
I love it. And they called him Wildfire. They called him. Wow, look how deep they set that horse in there. Check that out. Look how deep they set those legs in there.
I know.
Wow.
Odd, eh?
That's pretty cool. Must have been a chick's doing, you know, because chicks are crazy about horses, man. Let me tell you, they're crazy about horses like they're crazy about freaking shoes and
okay, stop you there.
whatever. Yeah. So I remember going down here.
Yeah, this is Riverdale.
So as Grant said just a few seconds ago, we're on Riverdale Street, hence the name of the high school, which is just over the other side of the tracks.
Actually, the Riverdale High School had the name before this street, because this street used to end over there. It was a mess.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
And this is Place Riviera, which feels a bit creepy walking here because talking about people from the West Island, they knew that died. My uncle Brian died here. They never knew they found him dead in his apartment. Could have been a stroke, could have been a heart attack. He was cleaning, I think. He was a neat freak, but you know, his health wasn't good. He had sciatica for years. He was almost in constant pain. And but I was glad though, a year before he died, about a year, he took me to Mangas.
Oh,
we went to eat at Mangas,
so
that was a cool experience. Yeah, because then of course it closed, you know, because nothing
stays forever.
Nothing seems to stay the same anymore in Montreal. Unfortunately, it seems sometimes. So even at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Chalet Barbecue eventually closed, even though it's a cash cow.
No, they're still making shit tons of money.
So where are we going now? We're going still straight?
No.
We're gonna go right?
We're gonna take, well, the only turn that there is, right.
Oh no, I remember. Yes, I remember going down there, and you're by the woods there. That's probably where the river is, of course.
Right. This is Place Riviera, this street here.
So that's near the
It's
old.
a fairly long street, so once you get like your fill of these ubiquitous all yellow apartments that all look the same, you can just pause it.
They're not yellow, they're beige.
Well, whatever.
Well, they're kind of yellow, I guess. Oh wow, there is much more of them than I thought. Actually, wow, that's huge. No, it's a car. It's a car.
It's a TV.
Well, it's not the most interesting part of the walk, but it is what it is. That's how a lot of people. That's how a lot of people live. Even Grant, before he moved back home to take care of his mom there, he lives near here. Obviously, I've mentioned it. He knows. Well, I know, you know. And but he had a flat himself.
No, it's a townhouse.
Oh, it was a townhouse.
Much nicer, yes.
Oh, even nicer, even better townhouse. Look at you. Yeah.
I still have the townhouse. I'm just renting it.
Yeah. So yeah, instead of losing money, now you're making money off it.
Yeah, I'm making some money. Not much, but
Never thought I'd be doing a walking video around here. Go figure, eh? That's all right. That's fine. Oh yeah, there's definitely.
This is going to be a much bigger development of these. You know, there are actually like X's. These buildings, kind of.
Hey, am I wrong, or are these buildings much older than I thought they were?
They're like from the 60s.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at the way they did that entrance with the roof. Very 60s. It's just like they just changed all the windows and balconies so they look modern.
Yeah,
this is very typical. Shit,
and then
I
you
had
see
no
the
idea.
more modern buildings over here from the 80s and early 90s.
Yeah. Oh, Saturn.
Right there. When they finally filled this out. And look at the sidewalk, you can tell it's pretty damn old.
Yeah. That's Montreal for you.
That's from the 70s. Probably.
That's Montreal for you.
Yeah.
Think there'll be any old cars around here? Probably not. It's like
Probably
pulling
some vans down
by the river, right? Yeah, really.
Want a chair?
Bar stool. Okay, I hope we're not going too far, because I did walk quite a bit before, you know what I mean? Like I walked to the metro, and then I went to Snowden Metro, and then I walked down to Carré to Côte Sainte Catherine, then I walked Côte Sainte Catherine to Côte Sainte Catherine Metro, and you know, I'm all right though. It's just
Rems now. So.
Rems. What's this? It's a residence. No, it says Riveborg.
Well, then they're probably renting these flats.
I think I gave this a break.
And like I told you, I don't know if you can hit my shed here to get through it.
So Grant is leading us to another path here. We're almost by the river.
So this is the roundabout.
I'll be the roundabout. Hey, you know where I noticed there were a lot of roundabouts actually? When I was in Orleans.
Yeah.
There was at least 3 of them.
They're trendy now.
Yeah, but you can see why, because they're safe. They're safer, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, there's no idling either. You're just like,
that's the idea.
I mean, where do you think they got that from? The Europeans. In
Yes,
Europe,
of
it's all
course.
over the place. Oh yeah, this is cool.
You can hear the river. Listen.
I can hear it. And the river. Yeah, these ones here, they're not going to be cheap, these places, that's for sure.
This is a little park in here, so.
On a pony she named Wildfire. Da, da, da. This sign here.
Yeah, the checkerboard, yeah.
The checkerboard sign. Doesn't that mean dead end?
Yes, that's what it, because this used to be a dead end.
Because you don't see that sign all the time, you know?
Well, it's old.
That's why that's why I'm pointing it out.
Now, this land here, there used to be ruins of a complex that was all for swimming. It was a swimming complex. It was probably part of the Bus Riviera because it was the same yellowish brick. So this was here like a.
Well, you know, I told you when I was a kid we went to Glenmore Pool, but there were a few times too we went to, I think, what was it called, Briarwood?
Yeah.
Up there?
Yeah, Briarwood's up there, yeah.
I think I remember one time we were there and it was a big thunderstorm that rolled in. Remember we had a radio, we had Oldies 990 playing. I'm telling you, buddy. The magic moments being by poolside in the summer and the heat and the sunshine and some oldies playing on the radio. It just doesn't get more beautiful and simple than that. Let's go see if we can find some ruffians here. Get them in trouble. Eh?
Ruffians.
Who goes there?
This is where you dispose of your bodies.
This is where you go to pray. Ooh, look, rapids. I have never been here, I think, ever. Is that crazy or what? I've never freaking been here before.
Here, they got a sign that says, "Don't be an idiot."
Ooh, danger, strong current. No kidding.
Now look how low the river is.
Oh, wow, look at that, eh? Holy shit,
Usually,
man.
in the spring, it'll be up to where this is here.
You want to go down there?
Well, I'm not going to go down there.
Yeah, it looks very hard to get back up there, actually.
Well,
eh?
it's just kind of a pain in the ass. I don't feel like doing it. So.
Man, you're not kidding. That's freaking low. Look, it probably should be right up to here.
Yeah,
even.
that's what I'm saying. In the spring,
Jesus
it'll be
Christ.
up to this rock in the spring.
Well.
Yeah.
Is this the end of our walk?
Nope.
No.
Unless you want to over here.
You're going to take us to you're going to go to the old train bridge, right?
This way.
All right. Sorry, we got some battery. We're good. Rocking and rolling. Maybe the chuds will come out.
There's no chuds here.
No, I know.
That's your neighborhood.
We got that erosion there, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Big time. Anybody down there?
Well, that's the fishing spot.
You never see anybody? I was going to say, don't you see people coming with their fishing poles here?
Let's see if,
Too many fish in the sea. There's short ones, tall ones, fat ones, round ones. Too many fish in the sea. Hey, hey, we got some foliage. And my brain can't find a song in my repertoire fitting to fall. Nope. No, monsieur. So did you, when you were a kid, did you come down here a lot?
Yeah, yeah.
What'd you do down here? Fish? Look for snails?
This is another fishing spot right here. Now let me see if I can find the path.
And on the other side over there is Laval.
Yeah, that's Laval. This is the Rivière des Prairies. If you look in the background there, you can see the bridge.
No, I can't see that. I'm not going to see that anyway with this freaking phone, this camera anyway. What the hell is this? Look at this. There's a sign for no fires.
Yeah.
Holy cow, that's serious. You got to put a sign up for crying out loud. I think they put that up this year. Whoa, this is suddenly interesting. They really don't want you to drive in here.
Nope.
No driving your van in here. No driving your camper in here and living here.
This is
Call this.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to check the setting there.
Yeah, I used to drive my bike through here, and last time I did it was pretty last year. So.
You know what, dude? I think I might have. I seem to recall driving my bike through here.
Yeah. Well,
back in the early '90s, and we were living. Yeah, because you know I lived on St. Barnabas, which is right near here actually. So believe it or not, I think I rode my bike all the way to Cap Saint Jacques. We were camping there. Yeah, seriously. Oh wow.
Look at how friggin' low that is.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my God.
Holy mackerel.
You walk right out there.
Look at that. Hey, be careful here.
I'm sure you can get a quick shot of the bridge from there.
Whoa, that's a pipe, bro.
Yeah,
this is a freaking pipe, man. Yeah. Sewage, probably.
Sewage pipe.
Careful, it's wow, 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 wow.
Use it anymore. But just look at this.
Wow, this is a trip, eh? Are there geese over there I see? I think so. Yeah, there's a bunch of geese there.
You can walk a little further out.
Just like in Saint Anne de Bellevue, eh? They're all over that. Same thing, low water level. Be careful.
This is the furthest I've ever been out here.
This is really something. Hello, birds.
Okay, I don't want to get too close to them.
No, don't get too close to those guys. They could be pretty. I think I see the mother over there. Some of them are huge, eh? You're all gonna be on YouTube, for Christ's sake.
All right, so.
You're getting scared of them, eh? Like.
I'm scared. It's like, okay, I've seen her.
Yeah, I think we're disturbing them.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't get more of a Canadian scene than that. Goodbye, Canadian geese. Stay out of that pipe. Stay out of that pipe.
What's in the pipe?
What's in the pipe? Hey, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
They all blow. They all blow down.
Okay, that was interesting. I was not expecting that. Even you weren't expecting that.
No, because it was pretty low.
No, actually, it's funny you should say that about that It reference you just did there. All float, because that's actually what that huge pipe reminds me of. That's what he was in. I have 26% battery left.
You can just wipe out your whole battery on this car.
Yeah. Well, that's it. We're going to finish with whatever else Grant shows us here, and I'm thankful
also,
to
yeah,
him.
there's the duck blind up here somewhere.
The what?
There's a duck blind or a hunter's cabin or a kid's clubhouse or whatever it's called.
Really? Yeah. Is it Bart's clubhouse?
Bart's Simpson's clubhouse.
Yeah.
Pretty big, actually. I don't know if it's still here, actually. It was last year.
I was kind of surprised you thought I'd be picky about walking in paths like this.
I didn't expect it to be this wide. I thought it would be like all really, really.
Well, the memory, you know, is a funny thing.
Here, I guess, because there's a second tree falling. You gotta go around it. And luckily, the river's low because this tends to flood up here. So,
oh yeah, eh? You remember the floods that happened many years ago there? What was that, 2017, I think?
So yeah, here it gets a little bit dicey, I guess.
Okay, I'm recording now.
Yeah, tell me when you're recording. That way I can be.
Well, that's it. I mean, you know, I don't like editing. Honestly, I really don't. I'm sure you don't either. So
here it gets a little dicey, I guess.
Grant didn't know that song I was singing before. And they called her Wildfire. They called it Wildfire. Oh no, I don't like those fucking things. They're so annoying. They get on your shoes. And this is a really narrow path, though. It's like walking in a freaking cornfield almost. Could be any freaking snakes here for all we know.
No snakes. That's what I'm saying. Could be a puss.
But like you said, soon we're going to go back to the forest, the park in Pointe-aux-Trembles there, right?
Yeah.
Like in a week or two. Maybe we'll even go twice. I don't know.
Oh, you mean you want to go to Bois de Liette?
No, Pointe-aux-Trembles, where the train line is.
Yeah, that place. Okay.
Yeah, right. Maybe we'll actually get a timing and get a freaking freight in the sun. You know, we'll go earlier though. Earlier, not late like we always do. You know.
No, I'll go earlier.
Not at rush hour. Not like when we got that freight and it was practically dark for we were there for like, God, I don't know, 2 hours, an hour and a half, easily.
So far so good, actually. It's not terrible.
No, talk about being one with nature, that's for sure. It's kind of like the blind leading the blind.
It is the blind leading.
We should show this video to the MAB. See, if you can do it, we can do it. No, look at this.
Don't even have a dog.
Exactly.
Like a certain person I know.
But you know, ever since they made that legal, you can have your dog in the metro. A lot of people don't do that because they know that that's not the best idea. If not, a dog and not gonna necessarily like that too much. It's a little too
in shopping centers, me and my mom, we were in Dorval shopping center. Some chick brings in her like snow something. Takes a piss in the corner. And she just
what?
walks, yeah,
oh my God! I know. I was in the dollar store yesterday, and this old woman came in with her 2 little dogs, and it's like, once again, it's an accepting, tolerant society. She figures it's okay. It's not okay. Like, God forbid, it's always like that. It's always an old broad. It's always an old broad with her little freaking dog. You know, like, God forbid you tie the dog up for 5 minutes outside. It's not gonna die for crying out loud.
How about you leave the dog at home because it doesn't like shopping?
I know, man. I'm telling you, the self-entitled society doesn't lie just with young people, eh? That's for damn sure. Often is, but not always.
They got a store at the Dorval shopping center. It's a pet store, but you can buy, like, you know, one of those carts or whatever for you when you have babies.
Yeah.
What do they call that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Carriages. They have a carriage, but it's for fucking dogs.
You know, it's funny. I'm looking at, like, I just noticed now what's weird is that Look at all the trees. None of these trees are really old.
No.
None of them.
No, this has been cleared out, I think.
It's weird.
It used to be much. Oh, maybe they cleared it out because when they were building the Ram, I don't know.
But no. I mean, no. I don't know. I mean, it's funny because there's tons of trees, but none of them are big. And because I was thinking, like, I don't know. I started thinking about sugar shacks. You know, like.
Sugar shacks.
Yeah. Even though I'm really not in the season. No, I know, but it's kind of weird. It's like a recent forest or something. And then there's this one tree that's old, but it's broken in half. Okay, fine. Okay, where's your end of your trail here? Because like, it's I feel like I'm in the fucking Vietnam here, and you know, like we're
just wait
going after the enemy here. Hope you're all enjoying this, by the way. You want to send me a tip, a gratuity, it would be much appreciated since YouTube revenue is shite. Even as a seasoned YouTuber, and like most people have been doing this since freaking 2008. So, yeah, eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. eltonmcfall@hotmail.com. You want to send me $10, $100, $2,000, whatever. E-transfer, PayPal, would be great. Whatever, it'd be nice and appreciated.
Check out the tree here.
Thank you. See, like, look at this. Again, that's one of the oldest trees. It's dead. It's on the ground. Look, they even marked it.
Yeah. Maybe it had that.
Whoa, what kind of a bird is that? Wow, what kind of bird is that? I don't even know what that sounds like.
At least it's not a rattlesnake, so it's okay.
Look, here's another one. Two of them. Dead as a doornail. How bizarre. I've never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. Holy mackerel. Where are we walking to? Fucking Fredmere?
Yeah.
Seriously?
No, we're not going to.
Christ, I had no idea it was this long. I thought it was going to be like 5-10 minutes. Look, there's a trail here, by the way.
Yeah, there's all trails.
You just passed it there.
There's all kinds of trails in here.
Where are you taking me? Is there an abandoned clunker in here somewhere?
Yeah, this is like a birdie spot.
There's an old Chevy or something?
There was one, eh?
What?
There was an old car that was burnt out, not here.
Really?
But it was down in Beaconsfield. You know, there's bike paths and whatever down by the, by the railroad track. And I was following one of these paths, and I just happened to find this car at the end of the street, and it was all burnt up and everything like that.
Crazy.
So somebody, I guess, torched their car to get this.
Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
My hat got taken on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop that a second. I'm getting away with it now. Another path there.
We're not far from where we're going.
Not really sure where we're going. Just like the song, and I don't know where I'm going. Goodbye, Merry Christmas. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. Boy, it's getting more narrow in here, buddy.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, but it keeps going.
You think? Who has the better eyesight, though? There's some promise here. Careful. Pretty damp here, actually.
This part hasn't been used in a while, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like a good place to get frickin' poison ivy. Fuck. You know, if you got shorts or whatever.
Not wearing shorts.
Any kind of exposed skin, right?
No skin exposed. There's some branches there.
I'm having some flashbacks being in Scouts doing this, you know?
This is kind of a Scout.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about exploring.
Here we are.
Yeah. Going on your own, going your own way. And singing Kumbaya. And thinking of Baden-Powell.
Yeah.
There's a big tree.
There's a thing that's dead now. Nobody goes to Scouts anymore.
I know, it's sad. It's sad.
Everybody'd rather be on their phone.
Eh?
Everybody would rather be on their phone.
Whoa, that's a huge, pretty huge tree actually.
Huh?
Yeah.
floods a lot.
Whoa, look at that. That's the biggest tree I've seen down here.
This is all you,
Look at this tree.
It's always under the water.
Look at that. Wow, this thing's untouched. Look at that. It's like multiple trees. It's like a vortex tornado almost. You know? God dang. Wow, look at you, eh? You're still alive. Still in good health. Look, somebody on a kayak over here. That's brave at this time of year.
Look how deep there is. Don't go too far in that mud.
Hey, look, there's some kind of worker there with a safety vest. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Hey, did I ever tell you when I lived in Terrebonne when I was a kid, right? Between 82 and 84, the neighbors across the street, the whole area was underdeveloped. It was all a forest, so they had a tree house just like that in the back of their house.
I don't know, maybe there's somebody living here, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
this looks like a tree house. So
maybe it belongs to a gang.
I don't know.
I don't know.
What did it say on the front there?
I don't know, it's just like tagged or something.
Yeah, it's just tagged up. Anyway,
it says Rue. I don't know, whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Interesting though.
So we're close.
You're right, it looks like somebody might be living there, you know?
That's what it looks like.
Lead the way, sir.
Does the path go around here?
Okay, better be there yet, because my joy is turning into being tired now. No, I am tired now. Need rest.
Otherwise you have to go back the other way.
No. What are you talking about? Man, no. Come on. We're almost there now. The bridge is there, so we must be almost there.
So I think it's... Yeah, I just want to figure out where it was. I think actually that we have to go past where that
I think there's a path right here. I don't like walking through all these shrubs, for Christ's sake. No. Are you sure? This here?
No, here. Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. Look at that, the ultra modern with the God's country, the serenity of it all. Ooh, that's cool. Hit record at the right time, eh?
Check this.
Check ça là, c'est beau ça. C'est beau la nature, Chris. Yeah. La nature, là, there comes the other train, I think. Wait, the other train is coming now. It's not a choo-choo. Oh man, it's not quiet going over that bridge, eh? It almost sounds like the wheels are freaking grinding, like it's a bad bearing, like this crap. Beautiful. Okay, this was worth coming here for.
See there, you can get, look at this.
That's
the new
really
bridge
cool.
and the old bridge.
Yeah. Right on. Lovely, just lovely. Yeah, I'm complaining now. I'm pretty tired, looking forward to rest here. I really didn't think. Grant says, oh, you want to go on the short path or the really long path? It looks like we're doing both, so it's worth it, but I'm pretty pooped now, and I did walk a lot earlier too, so yeah. Oh wow, they closed this all. Uh-oh. Is this all closed off? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You want to stay there? You want to meet me up, or?
Well, I'm gonna go see where I can find. Hopefully we can get out of here.
Well, yeah. I mean, you figured we could get out of here. Like,
well, look, I haven't been here in a while.
I don't want this to end up like you know what happened on the Champlain Bridge there. Holy shit, man! We can't go out this way.
Yeah.
This is it, man. What do you mean you can? Where? It's all rock, bro. Look, there's even a surveillance camera here, apparently.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Really? Now the phone is ringing again.